I've already made a video about installing this little baby here. This is Sahara's 360 series EX36 all-in-one water cooling system, and it's running very nicely, as you can see. But I didn't show you how to put in the controller, this little baby here, because I didn't actually use it. We are going to be using it now. So this comes as part of this kit. Also comes with some extra cables in case you can't connect all your fans. You can use these. So we are going to be installing this and using some of these, well, hopefully both of them, maybe just one, I'm not sure yet, but we are going to be doing a video on that right now. This is what this video is all about. So with that, come over here and I'll do the installation and show you how easy or how hard it is to connect this little baby up to your PC. Right, that is everything you get in the box for connecting your fans up, and I'm going to go through how to connect them and what you actually get and what does what. So first of all, a controller, and we will be using a controller, so I'm going to move that out of the way for now. We also have some double-sided Velcro sticky, which will connect to the back of the controller itself, like so. Again, I will show you that later. And then we have the controller, this little baby here. You can connect up to 12 fans to this little thing, and I'm going to show you how you can connect, even though it says only up to 8. I'm going to explain to you how that actually works. So you can do this either manually on here, or you can use a remote control if you want to. Yeah, so I'm going to talk you through that in a second. Comes with a mains lead. This is your SATA connection, in case you don't know. So that plugged into a SATA lead, so make sure you've got a spare one of them. The instructions, obviously, well, hopefully it's obvious. And this little baby here, this is your power to your motherboard, or your connection to your motherboard, this little baby here. And it has several different types of connections. I'm going to quickly go through it so you've got a good understanding. VDG, this is only on gigabyte motherboard, so you might need to use this or you might not. Ideally you'd want to use this little baby here. This is a PWM because you have more control with your fans using this little baby here, and this one is another option. So you can either use this one or this one, but ideally you'd want to use this one. And then we have the connection to plug it into this little baby here, and that goes in the top up this end. So make sure you've got the little lip up there, and then you just plug that into data like so. Push it in, make sure it's in, and job done. So that is that connected. Like I said, this will go in for power and this will go on your motherboard somewhere. Is that clear? Right, let's get that out of the way for a second. Now let's talk about these extra leads you get in the box as well. Talk about this one first. Now this one will go straight onto your motherboard, and you can connect up to 3 fans to it if you wanted to. Or if you haven't got enough connections on that, you can plug this into your motherboard and connect your fans to this little baby. The 3 fans. So get that one out of the way because we're not going to be using that one. And then this little baby, it does virtually the same thing as what I just showed you, but where it's slightly different is this will plug into this. So say for instance we're going to be using number 1. You plug this in like so, yeah, and then you can connect up to 3 fans to this. They have to be SAHARAGAMING fans or compatible fans with SAHARAGAMING fans. Something to bear in mind. And also something to bear in mind, they must be in sequence. So do not plug your next fan into number 3 if you haven't plugged in one at number 2, because it will not work. You have to do it in sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can plug in up to 12 fans into this unit, because you can plug in 3 on this one and then fill them up. That is how that works. So with that, what we're going to do now is we're going to do the installation. Right, as you can see, we had the old one on here at the moment, so I need to take that off and plug in the new one. So not going to be easy, but I will speed this part of the video up. Right, we need power, so I need a SATA connection. This little baby here should do it. Make sure you put it around the right way. So now we have power connection, so I can forget about that, that's job done. Fan connection. We're not going to be using this because I don't need it. I'm just showing you that you can use it if needed. But we don't need to use that, because if you do want to use it, so you get one of these fans, these little babies here, and basically you go like that. And that's it. And then you plug that into your unit, whatever one you're going to be using. But we don't need to use that, so I'm not going to be using it, but at least you know how to use it. So that is one of my fans. Now I've messed them all up, so I'm not sure what order they're in. I know the ones over here was in number 6, so I'm going to put that in number 5 down there. And there was another one up here somewhere. Oh no, it was that one. Oh, here it is. So this, so these might be round the wrong ways. Not to worry, you can sort it out afterwards. I have no idea what order these are in. So as long as you're doing through sequence, I'm going to go for that one because it seems to be the longest. Right, so that is all plugged in. Now what we need to do is plug in this little baby here. I'm going to plonk it round through that hole. I only need to plonk that one through. I can leave the others this side. So I'm going to stretch that like that. Plonk that through. Flip her over. And connect it into here. This is the CPU one, but it should work. Okay, push that in, and that is done. So now what we're going to do is actually test it, see if she works, and what order I've got it in as well. Like I said, it might all be messed up now. Right, so that's it. She's up and running. As you can see, it looks pretty good, I think. But I'm going to go through the remote control with you now, because you're probably thinking, well, how does it work? Obviously, you've got to press some buttons, but there are some options here. So you have a fan control. So you have 2 speeds on the fan control. And that is also controlling that computer over there, by the way. Yes, does that one as well, because that's got the same controller in it. So 2 speeds, or you can do fan auto. Right, that will work off your motherboard software. So make sure you've got your motherboard software installed. You can turn it off, so they go off. As you can see, that's gone off as well. Turn them back on again. And then we're going to go through some of the other settings. I'm going to leave the motherboard sync one till last. So you've got Q1, so that is that one. Q2, Q3, 4. That will probably just change colour gradually. Yeah, it is. Q5. So there's some of the ones that are pre-installed. Then you've got, if you just want one colour, like red, or green, blue, then you've also got mode button, this paper here. So if you scroll it up or down, you've got 2 up or down. So mode 1, that's going down. It will come up with different options, whatever you like. And if you just want to pause it, press the hold button, and it will just keep it like that. Press it again, and off she goes. Also, you have LED speed, so you can increase the speed of that, or slow it down. Quite like that one actually. Let's go carry on through the modes. That's quite nice. And now, well, I'm going to show you motherboard sync. Now, your motherboard sync will work with your software, so you need to make sure you have your software installed and up and running. for your motherboard, like Aurora, stuff like that. So you press that, and then when you're logged into Windows, you need to go into your software. I've got no software installed on that at the moment for motherboard sync, but that is your basics of how everything works. Hope you found this useful, and hope it helps you decide whether or not something you might want to get. Don't forget, this little kit actually comes with that heatsink. That heatsink costs about $129.99, or at the time that I checked, and at the moment it's saying on their website it's $129.99. So check it out. You will get this kit with it as well. So let me know in the comments what you think, whether you think it's a great idea, bad idea, looks really nice, or you don't like it. Let me know in the comments. I think it looks pretty cool. So with that, if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.